Hello everyone, I got a lot of requests to show a little bit more of the cockpit. I'm just gonna start by saying keep in mind this is not a one-to-one scale. You could see that even the basically the main cockpit is not as the actual F16. This is more of a design and something I made from scratch, using a few references, but something really basic. Another thing, another people that are gonna blame me for using this stick and throttle. The reason for that is obviously cost. Are basically an option. So everything I've made is just with acrylic I had laying around, and just a chair from marketplace that's from an old van, and what I got, just the switches for the ICP. I used keyboard switches, clear and simple. Unfortunately, because of the space is taken by those two, because the position is off and they're not accurate, so I had to put the floodlight and the instrument light here on the side. I had to improvise a little bit more. We're running 6 Arduinos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one on the back of the display that runs the servos for the gauges. Everything else is just the DD, which is off right now. Here you go. It's basically a 3.5 inch display. I recommend just getting a IPS. This is pretty rubbish because of the angle of view, but well, works for me. Everything is functional, as you might see. We're still missing the an initiator panel here, emergency panel, and this one as well. It's still work in progress. It's missing. It needs the LEDs. I have one Arduino here to connect all the LEDs, but that's still to come. This one for now is just a dummy. I'm missing a couple of gauges there. On this side, so ACP fully working, master cushion missing, still to come. This panel is fully working, landing gear and everything else fully working except for the lights here. I couldn't find a display that small, affordable. Again, we used cherry switches, keyboard switches, UHF panel partially working, jet fuel fully working. This section is purely for design, unfortunately, because of the lack of space, so I need to sort that out as well. Here we have the electrical panel working, test partial working, fuel, and here as well these buttons and joysticks and switches, they need to be connected to the Arduino. Everything else is just plastic, acrylic, with a steering wheel stand used in reverse, and well, apart from the Volkswagen seat I found on Facebook, yeah, marketplace. Everything else, it's just basic. So yeah, I hope that helps.